Well, we welcome to the 700 Club the author of Winning by Losing. She's got a new book out that I know you want to get. She's one of the top TV's toughest fitness guru, it says. And Jillian Michaels. Jillian, it's so good to have you with us.
Thank you so much for having me.
You coached your team on The Biggest Loser. I saw those fat people. There's no way they could lose that much. And together, 450 pounds.
Yeah, that was actually season 1. On season 2, they lost even more. And Pete, who you recently had on your show, lost 185 pounds in 7 months.
What did you do? You know, I see some of that overweight, and I say, heart attack in the making. How do you keep them from falling over dead?
Well, truthfully, when they come to the show, they are screened by a doctor, so they're given EKGs and stress tests before I get my little paws on them.
Well, you're brutal. Well, what are some of the tips? What do you do to them to get them in that kind of shape?
Well, in my opinion, my success with helping people lose weight is based on 3 things.
Okay.
Self. I help them understand the emotional reasons behind their weight so we can get to the bottom of it and teach them to commit their mental resources towards change. Number 2, the science behind diet and proper nutrition. And then number 3 is sweat. You know, you have to work out in order to be healthy and lose weight.
Well, people are saying that he did, what was it, 4 hours a day of work? I mean, that is a lot of training.
It's craziness. I'm not going to lie to you. It's insanity. I mean, and unfortunately, because, you know, it is a reality TV show, it moves at a very accelerated pace. And in my book, I recommend 4 hours a week, not 4 hours a day.
Oh, I see. That's a little bit,
4 to 5 hours a week. And it's, you know, it is a TV show. That's why that's happening.
Well, you use terms fast oxidizer, slow oxidizer, balanced. What are you talking about? That's body types you're talking about?
What I'm talking about when I speak about an oxidizer is how people oxidize their food. In other words, how quickly you metabolize your food and turn it into fuel.
Okay.
And that's why you've got all these different diets out there like South Beach or Atkins or Pritikin, and all they really are is a different macronutrient ratio, meaning some diets are no fat, higher carbs, lean protein. Then some are equal fat, equal protein, equal carbs. Then some diets like Atkins are 0 carbs, fat, and proteins, and people don't know if they're coming or going. And the truth of the matter is that there is no one-size-fits-all approach to nutrition. Therefore, I help people identify which one of those macronutrient ratios is right for them.
How are they going to know?
Well, there's a quiz in my book, and it basically talks about your physiological traits, you know, your energy levels, your preferences, and you really, again, it goes back to what you guys were saying earlier about knowing your body. Learning to listen to your body. It's like, okay, well, when you just have fruit for breakfast in the morning, are you sustained or are you hungry within, you know, an hour? And it's like learning to listen and really pay attention. And a lot of times they'll take the quiz in the book and they'll think, gosh, you know, I never thought about this. I don't know. And I say, take some time and think about it.
Say somebody's a fast oxidizer. What should they eat?
Well, at the end of the day, the one universal truth when it comes to diet, in my opinion, is it's math. It's calories in, calories out. That said, you know, the oxidizing is helping you identify the best foods for you so you'll have the most energy possible. A fast oxidizer would do better with less carbohydrates because they would take carbs that already break down more quickly in your body. And it would give them quick energy, and then they would have a sugar crash. So for them, they're going to do better on foods that are a little bit heavier, like a steak, natural fats, salmon, nuts, eggs, things like that, and carbs that are more complex.
Well, what about the balanced oxidizer? What do they do?
They're pretty lucky. They can take leaner proteins and heavier proteins. They can choose a wider variety of carbohydrates, vegetables, fruits, grains, and they would have a more balanced meal. So, for example, equal portions of carbs, fat, and protein in their meal.
None of them can eat candy and cake and pies and sweets, right?
None of them should. I mean, the occasional Reese's peanut butter cup is not a tragedy, but, you know.
Okay. Well, now, people have thought that, you know, cardio was the way to go, and you're saying cardio, straight cardio, may not be the answer anymore. What is it?
Well, I mean, we are doing a show about heart health today, so cardio is important for that. But that said, the way I do resistance training, it's very, very cardiovascular. So, in my opinion, cardio is great. It burns some calories. It gets your heart rate up. Fantastic. But that said, the most effective way is to do your resistance training in a cardiovascular fashion.
Yes.
So you'll do things like squats and lunges and presses and bicep curls, but no stopping. Keep yourself moving at the gym. Keep your heart rate up. You know, at 85% of your maximum heart rate is really most effective for heart health, in my opinion.
Yeah, but that gets the muscles as well as gets your heart pumping.
Exactly. It tones and conditions your cardiovascular system. It helps you burn more calories as well.
Okay. How often do people do all this, in your opinion?
I like for people to do their resistance training 4 times a week.
Okay.
And then I say, throw some extra cardio in for gravy.
All right.
Because I think if you train each muscle group more than twice a week, you can begin to break it down.
Sure.
You need adequate time for your muscles to rebuild and recover.
Well, I'm for that one. But anyhow, my specialty was the leg press. I like to do heavy leg presses.
I saw a picture of you pressing like 1,000 pounds or something. That's an elephant, weighs 2,000 pounds.
I did it once, 1 rep.
That's amazing.
So it's like a small Volkswagen. But anyhow, you get used to it. You build up to it.
Apparently.
Yeah. I used to warm up at 500 pounds, then you go up from there. But anyhow, you get used to it. But
Sure. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I'm going to go get used to that. That's amazing, I have to say.
Yes, for an old guy, it does all right. But anyhow, you can go to cbn.com, take Jillian's test to determine if you're a fast, slow, or balanced oxidizer. You can log on to cbn.com. And her book, Winning by Losing, is available through cbn.com and also at bookstores. And boy, this is a good-looking cover. Winning by Losing, the toughest fitness guru takes a triple threat approach to total health. All right, there it is.